Start with some politics. I mean, what does everyone? You just want to wake up.
I love
and
it.
Start
I love
politics.
talking
Start
ticks
politicking
in the morning.
Right. Okay, so check it out. The Biden administration told members of Congress yesterday that it's willing to support new measures to secure America's border in exchange for Republican backing for additional aid to Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan. So that's going to be the big story this morning. We're going to get into that all through the headlines. Here locally, the big story yesterday was Fort Bend Independent School District. They say there's going to be an administrative transition after their high school principal was arrested for solicitation of prostitution. Deputies had arrested him on Monday. They were doing a sting operation on Highway 6 at the Holiday Inn Express over there. So they confirmed on Tuesday that the dude's a principal at Clements High School. He'd been an educator for more than 20 years and has been the principal at Clements since 2022. So that's kind of the big local drama there. My next question is, which I think this is more important than anything else we're talking about, would you get drunk on Doritos flavored liquor?
I think about it.
I mean, you can now. It's an
Yeah.
option for you. You'd like to have the
nice,
option.
yeah.
Right. Doritos flavored liquor now exists. There's this company that partnered with Empirical on it, and people who have tried it say, you know what? It really does taste like nacho cheese version of Doritos, except it's alcohol. Pre-orders start today at $65 a bottle. Hey, if you were looking to get anyone 21 and up a gift that loves Doritos, something to think about. We'll have the link for you on Links to Guest. Chili put together a blog page for that. Hey, Kate McCucci from The Big Bang Theory. She's been in The Big Bang Theory. She was Shelley on Raising Hope. She's also half of the musical comedy duo Garfunkel and Oates. She is recovering from lung cancer surgery. Now, she's only 43, and here's the catch. She's never smoked a cigarette. She says they caught the lung cancer early. They got it out. She says she's going to be moving a little slow for some weeks, but then she'll be back at it. So some interesting entertainment news there. Okay, this next story, I mean, to me, this should be the dang lead. Austin High School in Sugar Land is celebrating because they've been named a finalist in that Metallica competition.
Oh, nice.
Okay, remember Metallica? They were doing a competition for high school bands. It's called For Whom the Band Tolls. And they started in April. They challenged high school and college marching bands to deliver outstanding performances of their iconic songs. So Austin High School in Sugar Land is a finalist in the large high school category. They can win up to $15,000 and like new gear for their band and stuff, new instruments. So we are totally rooting for them. Good luck. And those are Houston's headlines. What's going on in sports?
Not too much going on in sports, but the Rockets are going to be back in action tonight. They're going to host the Grizzlies over at the Toyota Center, coming into this one as 7-point favorites, trying to continue their 3-game winning streak. Tip-off is going to be at 7 o'clock. You can listen to the game on our sister station, Sports Talk 790. I'll have Rockets tickets for you guys later in the show today. But we got a jam-packed show. We got Wild Card Wednesday going down. We got Scott against Sean Connery for a spot in the final in the Fresh Out of Bed head-to-head Tournament of Champions. All kinds of stuff. 4 hours of pain on a Rod Ryan show coming up. Stay tuned. 94.5 The Buzz. It is Blink 182 and What's My Age Again. I just picked that one myself to start the show with. I was like, you know what? I'm behind the board. I'm just going to throw a little Blink in there for you. But it is a Rod Ryan show on this hump day, this wild card Wednesday. Alex, Tessa, and Chili holding things down. Rod will be back tomorrow. Everything will return as normal. But we'll be holding things down today. And it's like the last week we're here this week. We're going to get a little frisky with it.
We
Who
can
knows?
just do whatever we want.
There's basically no rules.
This is a lawless show right now. This is outlaw alternative 94.5 The Buzz.
I mean, Rod was like, you got to give away some stuff.
Okay.
You got to play some games.
Right.
We did have, you guys know I have a bad history of getting called into meetings during the pumpkin spice Price is Right. Rod was like, Alex, this is the last damn pumpkin spice Price is Right of the year.
Right.
You cannot get called out of that. I can't go to host this. And so I am going to have to host this. So I'm going to finally get to hang out with you guys.
Oh,
I can't tell you how excited I am.
You're going to love this game. Alex, let me tell you, this is a game that gets everyone on the edge of their feet. The crowd goes wild. Like, it's like nothing you personally as a human have ever experienced.
I mean, I podcasted every week.
So, right.
I've met the hype man in passing.
It's not the same. I know you see him in the hall and stuff.
Everybody says when he's on, it's electric.
You're going to love it.
I can't wait to feel the energy in the room.
I'm excited for you.
I am so excited, and you guys should all be very excited. At 7:20, we're going to play the Pumpkin Spice Price is Right. We got Scott taking on Sean Connery. It is the semifinals of the Fresh Out of Bed Head-to-Head Tournament of Champions.
Yeah, we can't fudge that up. I think... if I was going to mess anything up today, that's not going to be it.
No pressure.
I got this.
No pressure.
I got this. I got questions. I'm ready to go. And I'm going to channel Rod. I'm just going to, because I don't want to hear these guys. That's like the thing. Not because I want to do a good job. It's because I don't want to hear these guys. Like, okay, so let's get the questions. It was harder to hear. We're going to do it. You better do it good.
It's going to be awesome. And we got some Blue October tickets we're going to give away to you guys from 30 Seconds to Mars. Tickets to give away to you guys. It's going to be awesome. And let's I was going to go to a first phone call, but I don't think we have a first phone call ready to go. Let's go to our first Chili call of the day.
Yeah!
Chili, how you doing?
Well,
we got him. He's putting on the headphones.
There he is.
Here we go.
What up?
How are you this morning?
I am blessed. I am great. And let's get this show going. Don't mess it up, and let's get straight to it.
When Rod is out, would you say that you feel like your workload is more or less? Because I know, like, Rod is not here, but he has been sending us emails.
I think it's
all
more
morning.
for Chile.
It's the same. It's just that I have to pay more attention to what you two knuckleheads are doing and making sure that we stay on track, because we all can just keep on talking and we'll be running late. So I'm kind of more like the type of guy that'll be like, hey, all right, cut it, let's get out, whatever. So
Killjoy.
He's the glue that keeps us together.
Yeah, well, we all got to be professionals, or else we ain't gonna have no paychecks this week.
That's true. I do like getting paychecks.
Christmas is around the corner.
Help.
That would help. Okay, first of all, can I complain? Shopping for you guys every year.
It's time to go.
Okay.
It's time to go, bro.
Time to go. You're right. Yeah, we gotta go. We got cloudy skies all day. Highs of 64, lows of 50. We're gonna take a quick break. Come back. Tessa's gonna tell us what's trending, and then we'll get ready for the semifinals of the head-to-head Tournament of Champions. Let's go. It's a Rod Ryan show on a hump day. Stay tuned.
Okay, I want to talk about Man Eye Institute because if you didn't know, they have a pretty cool gift for you or for you to give to someone else. It's their absolute best LASIK pricing of the decade. Okay, so if you are ready to ditch those contacts and glasses, you're ready to see life better. I mean, rising cost of glasses and contacts, Man Eye, best pricing yet. See life better. Call 800-MY-VISION or book your 100% free screening at maneye.com. They'll have all the details there. You need some extra dollars in your pocket this holiday season. Okay, why not take your stuff you got laying around over to Houston Scrap Metal Recycle Center? Houston Scrap Metal Recycle Center is open 7 days a week, and they're located at 11801 West Montgomery Road. That's 11801 West Montgomery Road. That's where you can turn your scrap metal, your used cars, your electronics, your appliances into money. They're paying out top dollar. Did I mention that? Give my boy Victor a call, 281-636-2711, or you can check them out online, houstonscrapmetal.co. Okay, so one of our listeners, Cody, said that there is a wreck in Highway 90 in Crosby. So he says Highway 90 in Crosby is completely shut down going westbound towards Houston. He said he just witnessed a very bad wreck, so it might not be showing anywhere yet. And I think he's right because I'm going at the map and I don't see anything. But shout out to Cody, who's out there. Stay safe. Don't ever text me or email me and drive. But that is helpful if you're in that area. Stop and go traffic on 610 South Loop westbound between Calais and Scott. That's under a 5-minute delay. Stay safe out there. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
Ninety-four five, The Buzz. It is the Rod Ryan Show without Rod Ryan today. Rod will be back tomorrow, so it's going to just be Alex, Tessa, and Chili holding things down today. We got cloudy skies all throughout the day, high of 64 and a low of 50, so pretty solid little wintry weather coming down for us, but not too bad. Tessa, why don't you tell us what's trending right now?
Okay, so if you go to Google, and I might need your help on some of this
All
stuff because
right.
it's like sports stuff. Bill Belichick's one of the top searches. Has Robert Kraft made the decision to part ways with him? Have they already decided to move on from Bill Belichick?
I saw reports last night that it looks like they may be moving on after the season, but I am not 100% sure they were all like legit.
Okay, so
It
that's a
did
trend.
seem to be popping up everywhere, though.
It is popping up because it's one of the top searches on Google. Also, this is not very light, tight, and bright, but do you know who Andre Braugher is? He was on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and he's only 61 years old.
He was the captain, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think so. So cause of death, people are looking up his cause of death. I don't know the cause of death, but I know that he was only 61 years old, and obviously it's a top search on Google, so a lot of people, 1 million plus searches on that. Brooklyn Nine-Nine actor died at the age of 61, Andre Braugher. I don't think I'm saying that right. What else? The meteor shower. Remember our first caller yesterday was
Yeah.
talking about like where to see peak times for this meteor shower. Anyway, it's expected to peak this week, so apparently people love space and
Love the
stars
hell out of it.
because it's the number one search
Yeah.
for today. So that's what's trending on 94.5 The Buzz.
Well, let's listen to some of our victory speeches from our previous winners. We only have 4 left. We're in the final 4 of the
Dang.
Tournament of Champions. Who we got first this week or today?
Alex. Alex, he has
That's
the same
intimidating.
birthday of Taylor Swift.
He has the same birthday as Taylor Swift.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you
That's
know what
really,
that means.
really lucky.
That's good. Well, who's he playing today? Somebody with their own music.
Oh, that's also intimidating. Oh, remember?
Both of
He's
those
like-
speeches were pretty good.
He's the one that used like 1,000 questions.
Yeah, that was a crazy game. But let's see. There's one person that'll be punching their ticket to the final. Stay tuned. After this, we had about 3 minutes to the semifinals of the Tournament of Champions. Stay tuned. It's the Rod Ryan Show on 94.5 The Buzz. 94.5 The Buzz. It is the Rod Ryan Show without Rod Ryan today. It's just Alex, Tessa, and Chili holding things down today. We got cloudy skies all day long, highs at 64 and a low of 50. Enough of that. We got a damn game to play. It's the semifinals of the Tournament of Champions. Let's get right into it.
Okay. Do you have both of them on the line?
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that I got everything so I don't screw it up here. All
Okay,
right.
same.
Putting Sean on.
Let's tell him hi. Let's just tell him good morning.
Let's pull them up. All right, let's go to Scott. Scott, can you hear me, my friend?
Yep, I can hear you.
All right. How's it going?
I'm going all right. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Are you nervous that it will not be Rod asking the questions today?
No, I'm sure you guys will do all right.
I like that. I like the confidence there. All right, let's go see who your competitor is. It's Sean Connery. How are you doing, 007?
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Can you hear Scott? And Scott, can you hear Sean?
Yep.
Awesome.
I can hear Scott fine.
This is going great.
Okay. Can
This
you
is
hear
going
me?
great for
Because that's who you're really going to need
That's
to
true.
hear.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I can hear you.
Are you guys ready to do this?
Yes, sir.
Yep, I'm ready.
Did either of you change anything about your routine this morning when you got up knowing it was a
No.
semifinal game?
Nope.
All right. I
Nope.
like that. Consistency.
Okay, guys.
Let's do that. But before that, we gotta play this thing.
Yeah, play the thing.
All right, Tessa.
All right. Okay. We're listening for Scott and Sean. And by we, I mean really you.
It's
you
me.
please listen. Please listen. All right. Question number one. Question number one, guys. Scott, Sean, winner of this gets in on the final. What do you hang up that kind of looks...
Sean.
Scott.
Scott,
Stocking.
what do you hang up that kind of looks like a big sock and gets stuffed with small gifts? Scott, I thought you were speeding.
I did too.
That first question
I was
goes
hoping.
to Scott. Sean was hoping you were speeding. Okay. Okay.
One away.
That was quick.
I was quick.
I was lightning fast.
Can you do it
Second
again?
question. Second question. What is the circular decorative...
Sean.
Sean.
Reese.
What is a circular decorative hung on doors and windows during Christmas called? It's called a wreath, guys. You guys got it.
Very
You guys
festive questions today.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. I don't know if I'll go festive again. Maybe I will, maybe I won't.
Who knows?
No one, only me.
Yeah, clearly.
One answer apiece.
do it.
Scott and Sean. Scott and Sean. What type of tree are most...
Sean.
Scott.
Scott.
Christmas tree. I think that's dead.
That's not the right answer. Oh. You were alluding to what the rest of the question. Full question for 007, Sean. What type of tree are most Christmas trees? I need an answer.
Pine trees.
Is that-
Yeah,
yes.
man, that's right. Most Christmas trees are pine trees. 007.
Good king, Scott.
Oh my gosh.
Good job, Sean.
Scott, you got caught speeding. You knew
I
it.
almost said pine tree.
Oh man.
That is-
Brutally close. Brutally close. Any final words as we let you say goodbye?
No. Good luck towards the final game. Probably a bad juju beating somebody on his birthday, but I won't hold it against you.
Okay. Okay. All right.
hell of a
Well,
run.
you and happy
Hell of a
birthday.
run.
Happy birthday to you and Taylor Swift. we got to let you go and get a speech from Sean Carter, 007 in the final.
But before we do that, let's put Sean Scott on hold real fast, and let's play some local music for you guys right now. Hometown for the holidays. You guys ever heard of a little band called Lunera? We got some of that for you guys right now. It's the Rod Ryan Show on 945 The Buzz. Yeah, local music right there, Lunera. Calling Me on 94.5 The Buzz. A little hometown for the holidays action for you guys right there. After that heck of a game, we had a 3-question game right there. And let's just bring you our champ real quick.
Yeah.
Let's just bring you our champ. Where's he at?
Good morning, everybody. This is Sean Connery, 007. You're fresh out of bed, head-to-head, Tournament of Champion winner, finalist. It was a close game, but apparently Scotty does not know. And don't think I didn't hear Corey the Goat Hunter say that he thought Scott was going to beat me. Tune in on Friday when I win the Tournament of Champions, bitches.
I like it.
Oh, me too.
I like
me
it.
Too,
That was a good game too.
Yeah, that was really fun, and I think we set up good. I mean, tomorrow it'll be Tommy the Gun and Corey the Goat Hunter. Winner on Friday. Winner chicken dinner on Friday. So it's gonna be a fun week.
This tournament feels like it's gone by faster than any of the other ones.
That game to me was lightning quick. I know it was 3 questions. That was probably a longer game than most of them.
Yeah.
But man, they're so quick. Obviously, season vets,
Yeah,
right?
the best are still playing
That's
at
right.
this time of year, guys. Do you got any fun facts for us,
I
Tessa?
do.
Well, let's get into that part of the show.
Okay. Okay, so I got some fun facts. Actually, Rod emailed me these. So if you don't like them, rod@thebuzz.com. Just kidding. Let's start with the trench coat. Because the trench coat got its name because British and French soldiers, they wore long coats where?
In the trenches.
In the trenches
What?
of World War I, Alex. Strong.
Makes sense.
Like that one. I like that one. Okay, when he was on Miami Vice, do you know who Philip Michael Thomas is?
No.
Okay, well, he was on Miami Vice, very popular show. Our parents probably watched it, and we kind of know what it is, but we probably didn't tune in. We were probably watching Rugrats or
Right.
something. But Philip Michael Thomas, he's the one who came up with the idea of the EGOT. That's where you win an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony. So shout out Philip Michael Thomas for the idea of the EGOT.
Like he just put together that if you won all of them, that you could call it that name.
Yeah, well, yeah, and he also wore like a gold medallion that said EGOT because it was his life's goal to win them all. But as of today, he's never even been nominated for any of them.
Ooh.
But it was his idea.
But
But you
yeah,
get the
so
credit.
yeah, you get credit. He should get an honorary EGOT.
Yeah, or something. Just keep that, I guess, the pin. And the last one, I feel like we know this one, but for the people who don't, Lil Wayne, who is kind of back in the rap game like he never left, Lil Wayne's original rap name was Shrimp Daddy. You guys knew that.
That was good.
In New Orleans.
That was good.
Delicious.
All right. What do we got to give away now for the Bat Fact?
Okay, the Bat Fact. Oh, a pair of tickets to see Toadies at the House of Blues. This is going to be a great show. I had people asking about, it's a good show when your friends are like, hey, you're going to get those Toadies tickets? I'm like, dude, I don't know. But yeah, they're going to be House of Blues December 29th. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. If you want to get in that show on us, you got to remember this. You got to tell me this. Who is the only person who's ever played themselves on an episode of Star Trek? The only person who's ever played themselves on an episode of Star Trek. Yeah, he was playing poker, I believe. So tell me that, and I'll give you the tickets.
713-212-5945. Now let's go check on our money. Hello, Hal.
Wait, Rodney.
It's not Rodney.
It's not
Alex.
Rod, dude.
Got you there, didn't I?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
You're bad at
frightening.
knowing voices.
How's our money today?
Yesterday was a pretty good day on Wall Street. All green arrows. The Dow was up 173 points. Kickoff this morning at 36,577. NASDAQ, that was up 101 points to 14,533. Benchmark 10-year Treasury set at 4.18%, and oil stands at $68.83.
An accident is blocking 3 right lanes, I-10 Katy Freeway westbound at Highway 6. So they're stopping a traffic from Derry Ashford. An accident's blocking a left shoulder on East Tech southbound at Aldine Mail Route. That's a 9-minute delay. Some stop traffic from Old Humble Road. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
Ninety-four five, The Buzz. It is a Rod Ryan-less Rod Ryan show. It's Alex, Tessa, and Chili holding things down today. Rod will be back tomorrow. Everything will be returning to regularly scheduled programming tomorrow. But hang with us. I think we got a fun show.
Yeah. What
We got a
about
fun
some
show.
irregular schedule?
Yeah, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. We got cloudy skies all day long. We got a high of 64, a low of 50. But let's see if, who we got here? We got Nate, it looks like. Let's see if he knows the...
Back fat.
Nate, can you hear us?
Hello, yes.
How you doing today, Nate?
Oh, I'm feeling great. How y'all doing?
Just swell.
Nate is great. Hey, do you remember what we talked about the other day? There has only been one person who's ever got to play themselves on an episode of Star Trek. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yes, that would be Stephen Hawking.
That's right.
That is correct.
Let's go. Thank you. Let's go. Got it right.
So he was on an episode of Star Trek The Next Generation, and Stephen Hawking was playing poker against holograms of other great scientists. And he just, he played himself for that role.
That's pretty cool.
Nate, you get the pair of tickets to see Toadies at the House of Blues. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that.
All right, hang tight for us. We'll put you on hold real fast, Nate. Chili will take care of you. And then we are going to play a little Green Day. We'll come back with Houston's headlines and sports after this. Green Day and Brain Stew on 94.5 The Buzz. It is a Rod Ryan-less Rod Ryan show with Alex, Tessa, and Chili holding things down for you today. Brain Stew is what you just heard right there. I already said that. 64 is the high for today. We got cloudy skies all day long, but overall a pretty solid little day ahead of us on this hump day. Tessa, will you tell us what Houston's headlines are?
Sure. We're going to start with the national stuff. The Biden administration told members of Congress yesterday that it's willing to support new measures to secure America's border. In exchange for that, they want Republican backing for additional aid to Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan. So one of the proposed changes from the White House to immigration law would effectively revive the Trump-era Title 42 order and allow officials to pause asylum law in the United States. But even if the Senate agrees to any changes, they would still face an uncertain future in the House. Immigration detention, deportation, expel migrants without asylum screenings. I mean, the sources say the administration is open to supporting that new border authority in order to get the backing they want for those wars that are still happening. And that's our next story. Israel has started pumping seawater into the sprawling network of tunnels used by Hamas in the Gaza Strip. U.S. officials say these massive pumps were put together in recent weeks to flood the tunnels that Hamas uses to move around the battlefield and to store rockets and ammunition. We've kind of been hearing about these tunnels for some weeks now, but some of the family members of hostages being held by Hamas fear their loved ones might still be in those tunnels.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that's the serious stuff.
Yeah.
But there's this new survey that I thought would be pretty cool to talk about. It asked people, what ignites the most nostalgia for you during the holiday season? And the number one response that people gave was spending time with loved ones. Decorating the Christmas tree was a close second, followed by seeing holiday lights, holiday music. You got holiday movies, baking cookies, cooking holiday meals, receiving a holiday card, and vintage decorations. And some holiday traditions might only be done for the sake of nostalgia. In the same survey, 22% of people admit they probably spend more time planning and putting up their decorations than they actually do relaxing and enjoying them.
I feel like a lot of people do that, and then like they'll spend a lot of time putting it up, and like then you're gone. Like you go out of town,
right? And
then you come back, and it's just trying to take it down. It's like, well, that's cool for your neighbors,
right? So last Christmas it was my first in the house, and so I like put up lights. I got a tree, and I loved it. Like I loved being at my house with all the Christmas stuff. But now it's in the attic. I'm in a smaller apartment, dude. I have a wreath, a Christmas theme mat, and a little poinsettia. That's it. That's the extent of my holiday decorations. What about you?
Emma used to always build this like little Christmas village that her parents had, and then this year she was just kind of like, are you mad if I just put like, she put like whatever the garland is up on our windows, and then just the tree and the skirt, and like we have like a little bit of stuff on our by our TV.
Right.
But she's like, are you gonna be mad if I don't do it anymore? I was like, I don't care.
Right. You know it's a tradition, and if she busted it out next year, you'd be like, okay, tight, you're back to that. Like it's.
But if you don't want to spend the time doing it, like, and you just want to kind of chill, I'm cool with that.
Absolutely. They're just traditions. They don't control us, but we can acknowledge them.
We'll talk about some Christmas nostalgia. Let's do that in like the 8 o'clock hour.
Okay,
Let's do that.
I'm done. How about this couple in New York State, they hold the record for most Christmas lights on a residential property, and they upped it to over like 700,000 lights this year. But their neighbors are sick of it. Their neighbors want them to rein it in. One guy ran for office last year just to make this couple stop. He said it's like living next to Legoland for 40 days. So
the visitors it attracts, man.
That's what I mean. It's cool, but thousands of people visit this specific house every December. It's just outside of Poughkeepsie. They use it. Now, here's the thing. They use the money that people go and donate. They use it as a fundraiser for local charities, and they've raised close to $700K over the years. But now they're dealing with the distaste from their neighbors.
I still want to get home. Like if I can't get home to my house, that's a problem. If there's too much traffic because they're looking at your lights and I can't get home after work, I can understand why people are mad.
Yeah, the lights are very bright. There's an endless line of cars, and they blast music through big speakers. I would get annoyed.
If I was your next door neighbor and I did not like you, like, yeah, that would be the worst thing in the world.
I would Grinch it probably, I want to say 3 days out of the week. I'd be like, I hate you guys. I genuinely do. But the other 4, I'd be like, What am I doing?
weekend's
I'm ruining
okay, whatever,
Christmas.
yeah.
I'm ruining Christmas. All right, let's talk about Sum 41 because they've released some details of their final doubles album, Heaven and Hell. So they're preparing for the release of their last album. New details are being released. Now they have a new single, Rise Up. The band has confirmed the final bow will be a double album. That'll be with 10 tracks each. So each album's going to have 10 tracks. And I believe it's due out March 29th. March 29th of next year. You're going to grab your skateboard, Alex. You're going to put on some Sum 41.
If they're putting
Just
anything
Ollie
out
everywhere.
anywhere near like this Landmines song they put out not too long ago, like, yeah, sign me up.
I think Sum 41's like Rod's Blink 182. Like he really gets into it, but I can vibe on this.
Yeah, I love Sum 41
I can
so
vibe
much.
on this. Okay, those are Houston's headlines. Not much going on in sports, but some action tonight.
Yeah, we got the Rockets getting back in action to return to the court to take on the Grizzlies at Toyota Center, coming into this one as 7-point favorites on a 3-game winning streak. Tip-off is going to be at 7 o'clock for that one, and you can listen to the game on our sister station, Sports Talk 790. I'm also going to have a pair of Rockets tickets for Elf Night. They're celebrating the 20th anniversary of Elf being released. I'll be giving away tickets to that game coming up in the next Skinny and Sports. But we got a Rod Ryan show. We just made it through the first hour. We got 3 more hours of pain, and Pumpkin Spice Price is Right. I get to hang out with the hype man in studio
you're
finally.
Gonna love this game.
Cannot wait. Stay tuned. 3 more hours of pain coming up after this.
There was a stall in Channelview, but it's cleared up on I-10 East Freeway eastbound at Uvalde and Market. There's an accident blocking a left shoulder on East Tech southbound at Aldine Mail Route. It's stopped traffic from Old Dumble, and it's going to delay you about 10 minutes. Also on I-10 Katy Freeway, there's a 20-minute delay if you're going westbound on Highway 6. There's an accident there that's blocking 3 right lanes. Hopefully they can clean that up. There is some stop and go from Derry Ashford. That's your Rec Check on 94.5 The Buzz.
94.5 The Buzz, Lincoln Park, and New Divide on the Rod Ryan Show. Obviously, if you are familiar with Rod's voice, you know that I am not Rod. I am Alex P. Middleton, and it's me, Tessa, and Chili holding things down for you guys today. Rod will be back tomorrow, so everything will return to normal. But we got a fun, jam-packed show for you guys for the next 3 hours. First off, it is Wild Card Wednesday. Have you got a chance to check out the Wild Card feature of the day? Huh?
I haven't. You know, I usually go and I have a McGee's because it's always our top link. But today, admittedly, I've been very busy, you know, asking questions.
Yeah,
Rod does a lot of this stuff. So, that Friday, Chris is who submitted it today. One of our listeners, yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Chili, do you feel any pressure? We've got our end of the year list coming up. Like, I was getting a little bit nervous when Rod was talking to me about that yesterday. I was like, so much pressure to, like, finalize that top 10.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of pressure, but it'll get done. And I feel like you have your own list that there's like a part of guys that love your list, and then there's like a part of guys that love my list, and then there's the in-betweens. So everybody gets satisfied with the list that we put out Friday. So we should be good.
It is a lot to ask of us, but you know what they say: God gives His toughest battles to His strongest soldiers. So I think Chili and I are the two guys.
saying.
Yeah, dude, it's tough, but you know we can handle it. We can handle it.
Right, like on Thursday night, when my wife's like, "Alex, why can't you come to bed?" I'm like, "Babe, I gotta finish my top 10 IG rankings for the year.
Wow,
yeah,
people need to know." My
list might be going till like Friday morning. You know?
Oh yeah,
I might not get any sleep or anything. You know, it's a lot of. I gotta do a lot of research.
Wow,
pull an all-nighter.
Worked so hard on that.
You guys think that we just, pick at random, but there's a lot of work. A lot of work that goes into this. We went to school for this stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to say anything else, but yeah, you're right.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Hey, today's wild card is apparently from the H, and now she lives in Atex, but that's just a little extra tidbit if you guys were thinking of keeping your list localized.
Nice.
Okay, just a little fun fact for you. All right.
Yeah, okay. She looks like she puts in a lot of work.
What does that mean? She works out?
She probably works out. That's what he means.
No, like a hustler, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
I see.
She grinds every day. You know?
What gives you that vibe?
I mean,
her aura.
Yeah.
You can see it through the
She
screen.
travels a lot. I mean, a lot of bathing suits. That's stressful enough buying bathing suits, you know?
Oh, tell me about it, boy.
Yeah, so, you know.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
All right, well.
So, Wild Card Wednesday.
Very empathetic towards our Wild Card Wednesday today.
We love them.
Yeah, very good. Thank you for submitting that. But yeah, we got, I guess, pumpkin spice Price is Right coming up.
I can't believe this.
This is a historic game. Because not only is it the last one of the year, like, I finally get to be here in the room for it. I always get called into a damn meeting every single Wednesday at 7 o'clock, it feels like. At 7:20 around that time, I got to go let the hype man in. I got to be like, I'll see you later, dude. And he says, okay, dude, I'll see you later.
A Festivus miracle.
And then Rod gives me crap when I come back in. He's like, you missed it.
He's tough on you.
But I'm very excited to do this. I've never hosted this game before, so a lot of pressure. Stayed up, like I'm going to stay up on Thursday night, like, slaving over my Instagram list. I did that last night, slaving over my hosting duties for the Pumpkin Spice Price is Right.
Whatever you need from me, let me know. I got you.
All right.
Okay?
Well, don't call it just yet, but stay tuned, and you can play in the Pumpkin Spice Price is Right when we come back.
Okay, let's take a look at your commute on the north side. That accident still blocking 2 left lanes. I-45 North Freeway northbound at West Road. Traffic is stopped from Little York. On I-45 southbound at Cypress Station Drive, there's an accident blocking the HOV lane. That stopped traffic from Louetta, and that's about a 20-minute delay. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
.94.5 The Buzz. It's the Rod Ryan Show with Alex P. Middleton, Tessa, and Chili holding things down today. If you're just tuning in, Rod is out, but he will be returning tomorrow, so no need to be concerned. We're going to be holding things down, though. We got cloudy skies all day long, a high of 64, a low of 50, so pretty solid weather all throughout the day, and only a 10% chance of rain at any point in time today. Tessa, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Just looking at some of the stuff that's trending out
you
here.
wanna tell us?
Yeah. Okay, so have you heard that Whataburger is going to try their hand at making wings? They're kicking off. Yeah, dude, Whataburger is going to make Whata wings, and they are adding, they're dipped in the popular Whataburger sauces. They're going to be available, I believe, in January. So they said they're getting into the chicken wing game, and I feel like they're simple to make, but Wingstop, I feel like, has a chokehold on the market. I feel like around here, Cluckers, Buffalo Wild Wings. We'll see if Whataburger can do their thing
if
with
they build
some
it, people
Whata
will
wings.
try it.
True. But will they have to discontinue it? They're gonna try their, everyone's kind of tried their hand at doing something. Everyone kind of did their chicken sandwich thing. But let's see.
They do that seasonal stuff at Whataburger too, where they could be like, all right, for a limited time, you could try the wings.
Yeah. Okay. So it kicks off in January. Whata wings. Pretty cool story, I thought.
It.
Yeah. People around here go crazy for Whataburger. Last night, I believe I know Draymond Green got ejected. Who were they playing? Were they playing the Suns?
Yeah.
Okay. This is his third ejection of the season.
They did not cover.
He flails his arm back, knocks a dude over. Draymond Green needs therapy. I'm just going to say it. He needs actual help. Like, what the hell?
He's got some anger issues.
He does, but there's like a point, right? Because everyone wants a dog on their team, and like that's their dog, right? You want a dog on your team. You want someone to go hound them, be a pest to the other team, just like hound the other team. But this guy he just takes it. I'm a fan of taking it too far. He just takes it a little too far. Like every time you get ejected.
But I kind of respect that. Like that's his brand now. Like I get ejected from games and I get texts.
Who are you sponsored by? Prison Shanks? Like who's your brand? And like
maybe he's
what
thinking
brand are you
for
ambassador?
after basketball. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe some like better help.
Yeah, that too.
That's trending. And then, of course, on our blog page, you got the #1 link to Wildcard Wednesday. She's local. Looking at Girls blog page, doing well, too. And I don't know if I already said it, but happy birthday, Taylor Swift, and to all the other birthday. Isn't there a lot of famous celebrity birthdays?
Famous birthdays. I've noticed that it's kind of a hacky radio bit, but maybe we bring the celebrity birthday bit back.
Well, on a day like this, you might have to. That's what's trending on 94.5 The Buzz.
I'm surprised that the final round of the Pumpkin Spice Price is Right is not trending. Everybody always says, I think Rod was telling me it's the sweeping sensation. It's sweeping the nation.
Yes.
And
yes.
I would have assumed that would have put it on the trending map. But yeah, we have one final round of the Pumpkin Spice Price is Right coming up after this. I will be the host. Tessa got to host the Fresh Out of Bed head-to-head game today. I will get to host the Pumpkin Spice Price is Right. I'm about to go get the hype man. Going to have him in studio with me. We've never been in the studio at the same time. Where were you when this all happened? But if you want to be one of the contestants on the Pumpkin Spice Price is Right, all you got to do is guess without going over, the closest to the bid of the Pumpkin Spice item that the hype man will tell you. All you got to do is call in right now to 713-212-5945. Chili will pick a couple of contestants, and we will play the Pumpkin Spice Price is Right for one final time this year.
Yeah.
Coming up after this, it's 94.5 The Buzz. Hooah! That's what Ryan always says, right?
A wise man once said, "Hooah!"
Hooah! I feel like he always ends the semi-tram kind of life like that. So
He
I had to do
does.
that. It is the Rod Ryan Show, so that was my homage to Brother Rod right there. It's Alex
well,
P.
he's coming back tomorrow, so
Right,
don't pay too much homage.
I'm not.
to him.
It wasn't a tribute. It wasn't a tribute. He's not dead. It's Alex Tess and Shelly
In
holding
his
things
honor.
down on a Rod Ryan, this Rod Ryan Show. He will be back tomorrow. Cloudy skies, highs of 64, a low of 50. I'm sick and tired of it. We got the hype man in studio. Let's get right to it. It is the sweeping sensation, as Rod Ryan says, that is sweeping the nation. It's the pumpkin spice price is right. Did I do that good? Was that good? I can only watch game
was
film
okay.
of
That was
Rod.
okay.
All right, so this is the game where you bid on actual pumpkin spice items available on retail shelves this fall season. Joining us now, for the first time ever since I've been in the room, it's the hype man. Hypey, how are you? How's it going, Alex? It's very good to meet you in person again. In studio, that is. I've met you in person, but now we're in studio together.
Wow, you guys just hanging out, doing your thing. I'm just blown away by this. I'm sorry.
Soulmates. Basically soulmates. You know, I'm getting that vibe too. I am getting that vibe too. Soulmates, probably.
I didn't realize the connection.
But hype man, very excited for you to be here. Why don't we bring down some of our wonderful contestants, and let's start with Ivan. Ivan, how are you doing today?
Yo, hey, I'm doing good, man.
Ivan-O! I guess we're calling you Ivan-O.
Yeah.
Rod said he was not very creative with the nicknames, but we're going to put you on hold real fast. We'll come right back to you. Let's go welcome in caller number 2, contestant number 2. We got Wade. What's up, Wade?
How's it going?
How's it going? You doing great? You ready for this? You ready to pick some pumpkin spice items or to price pumpkin spice items, whatever it is?
Yes, I am.
There we go. There we go.
What nickname would you give him, Hypey?
Wade-O!
Wade-O.
Wade-O. So he
Okay.
just throws O
Yeah,
after it.
he does that a lot.
It's
Yeah.
called consistency, Alex. It's called consistency. You know, consistency is key. All right, and our final contestant today, James. James, how's it going?
How's it going, guys?
J-Mo!
J-Mo.
I'm doing great. I'm excited to host
same.
for the first time ever. I guess this is where I sign off and I hand it over to the guy that everybody came to see.
Let the hype man
Hype
do his
man,
thing.
why don't you tell us what today's pumpkin spice item is for one final time this year? Well, Alex, today's item is Bindle and Brass's pumpkin spice broom. Christmas is right around the corner, which means it's time for all your holiday parties. And holiday parties are fun, but they always end up leaving your house a mess. They sure do. They sure do. Why clean up those messes with a regular old broom when you could use one that smells like pumpkin spice?
Yeah.
Each broom is crafted with high-grade dried leather for enhanced durability. While you're using it, the broom is also going to release a pumpkin spice fragrance that will bring warmth and comfort to any room.
It's gonna the
A
broom is
fragrance?
gonna release a
Fragrance. It's French. Look it up.
fragrance.
I'll take his word for it.
Like a fragrance?
It's French. It's French. I'm going to take his word. He seems like he's well versed in.
Wow, Alex.
I lived in France.
Hype
Trust me.
man side, really quick.
I'll take hype man side right
Okay.
there. Continue, please. You know what they say, gang. If you want your house to smell nice, you better clean it with a broom that's got pumpkin spice. It's a 68-inch pumpkin spice broom from the fine folks at Bindle and Brass. All right.
Wow.
A
Bravo.
68-inch pumpkin spice broom.
A broom.
Is what everybody will be bidding on today. Let's go to contestant number 1. Let's go to Ivan. Ivan-O. What you got, Ivan, on a 68-inch pumpkin spice broom?
Oh, man, I think I'll do $24.95.
$24.95. All right.
Okay, good. I mean, I think that's a good guess. I don't know.
I don't know. This is going to be a tough one. This is
Yeah.
going to be a tough one. All right, so we'll put Ivan back on hold. And then we'll go to James. James, how much do you think that the 68-inch pumpkin spice broom from Bindle and Brass costs?
Let's go 1850.
1850.
So without going over. All right, we're going to put you on hold then. And then we're going to go to Wade for one final guess. Wade, or Wade-O, as the hype man
Wade-O.
said. Wade, what would your guess or estimate be on the price of the 68-inch pumpkin spice broom?
Let's go $25.
Ooh, close bid.
25 flat. All right.
So Ivanhoe, $24.95, James O, $18.50, and Wade O, $25.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Hype man,
Hypey.
help us out here. Well, Alex, the actual retail price of Biddle and Brass's 68-inch pumpkin spice broom is $21.75. $21.75.
Looks
That
like
means
James
that,
O.
No, Ivan wins because he had $24.95.
No, without going over.
Oh, you did. You're right. So James wins. You're right.
James
Yeah.
wins.
Right.
1850.
I don't even know I don't even know my own rules.
Dude, you
don't
need
even
to come
know.
and watch the game
I'm not
sometimes.
I'm not a
regular.
a regular.
Yeah.
So James, congratulations. Let's pull James up here. A lot of moving parts with this game.
Yeah, James, you won. So, James, you get a pair of tickets to see Oliver Tree. I don't even know if you knew that's what the prize was, but it is. 713 Music Hall. Tickets are on sale now from anyone who is not James O. You can go to livenation.com. But you, James O, win the pumpkin prize. The pumpkin spice prize is right. Congrats.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right,
Congrats,
we're going
man.
to put you on hold. Chili, take care of you. That was it. So you guys, every Wednesday, this was just what y'all did the whole time.
It's kind of our thing, man.
I'm going to miss it. Hopefully I'll be back next year if they pay me more.
Yeah,
All right,
maybe.
hype man. Well, it was good hanging out with you in the studio. And I guess we got some local music for you guys right now. How about some Mirror Lake for Hometown for the Holidays on 94.5 The Buzz. Mirror Lake and Pressure on 94.5 The Buzz, another one of our hometown for the holidays bands. We saw them on Saturday at Rise Rooftop, and Mirror Lake rocked.
Yeah, and I got a chance to take a picture with Avery. I posted it on the X, our Rod Ryan show, and I think we were talking a little bit about it off air. I said, Avery's just like casually walking around holding a beer. Like she doesn't go up there and have this monster voice that is just.
Yeah, she's like, oh, hey, what's up? Hope you're having a good
epic.
night. And then she just goes in shreds.
Yeah. Yeah. So everyone did great out there and that was fun. I think that needs to be a yearly thing we do because it was kind of our mini Christmas party.
It was a lot. It was our Christmas party. I don't know if our company's doing a Christmas party.
Our company last year threw a Christmas party in like February. So, or this year, our Christmas party was February of this year.
Our last year Christmas party was this year.
We need to make sure we do that. A lot of people get some reviews in about the hype man and Pumpkin Spice Price is Right.
He really just gets right out of here, doesn't he?
He does. He kind of zips away, dude. I think he's busy. I think he books a lot of gigs, especially this time of year.
I heard he's on the Dean and Rod show. Jordan Welch told me that.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Anna says, watching you on YouTube, that was awesome. Someone says, please tell me you guys are going to put that all over social media. Pumpkin Spice Price is Right has blown some minds on my email anyway. So
I mean, it was a very fun game. I get why everybody likes it so much. I'm just excited I finally got to experience it.
Yeah, he's kind of weird, huh? With the nicknames, it's like you're just saying.
It seems generic, yeah. But I mean, consistency is key, and you're never gonna get caught off guard. You know what your nickname is probably calling in. I would imagine
people like it
once you get through. But we weren't great about telling you guys about the Oliver Tree tickets for that, but I will tell you that coming up in the headlines and sports, I'll be giving away Rockets tickets. It's Elf Night. Elf has been out for 20 years.
Wow.
Which, that just makes me feel really old.
Yeah,
I
man.
saw Elf in theaters.
You saw Elf in theaters? You guys, I only saw Elf because of this show. You guys were doing like the challenge. You had done the Dare Dice where you ate the elf breakfast. So Elf is relatively newer to me, but when you say it's been 20 years, that it really, really, really does blow my mind. And it's an iconic Will Ferrell character. Like that's going to be one of his, that's his Mount Rushmore of things he's done.
I feel like, I don't know, some at Rod Ryan Show on Twitter, hit us up. Have you seen Elf 20 times? In the 20 years that it's been out? I don't think you have. I definitely have seen Elf 20 times over 20 years. Mate, that's a good X poll.
Okay.
Formerly, the artist formerly known as Twitter.
Look at you over there getting a poll ready.
There we go.
Okay, I was just say Elf has been out for 20 years. In those 20 years, have you seen that movie at least 20 times?
That means you got to see it once a year.
Yeah.
And I usually watch it multiple
5.
times.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you could have watched it like 15 times in a year.
I think I've seen it like 10 in 4 years.
I bet most people have seen Elf 20 times now since it's been out. I don't know. Go to our at Rod Ryan Show on X. We'll be back with Houston's headlines and sports. You're listening to the Rod Ryan Show on 94.5 The Buzz.
Hey, it's Tessa talking about my friends over at Diamonds Direct. Now, they've got an unexpected holiday surprise for all of you last-minute shoppers. You know who you are, so listen up. Now, through December 17th, at Diamonds Direct, all of their classics are 25% off. That's all diamond earrings, all diamond bracelets, all diamond pendants, an incredible 25% off. Now, these are perfect Christmas gifts. These are something she can wear all year round, okay? And this is the best offer, special financing too. So let me say it again. An extra 25% off Diamonds Direct's already insanely low price on the diamond classic jewelry that she will love. Diamonds Direct is pulling out all the stops this season. Why? Because they want you to be the hero. You're the hero this season. Get the perfect gift at the best value price all year. 25% savings on all diamond earrings, bracelets, and pendants now through the 17th only and only at Diamonds Direct. You want details on this? You want all the info? Okay, very easy. Go to diamondsdirect.com. An accident's reported at Meadows Place, Southwest Freeway northbound at West Airport Boulevard. There's stop and go from Highway 90. An accident's cleared the entrance ramp of the North Sand Parkway westbound. It was the on-ramp from Imperial Drive. There's still some stop and go from Lee Road and about a 6-minute delay. But that's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
.94.5 The Buzz, Jelly Roll, and Need a Favor on the Rod Ryan Show without Rod Ryan. Today we got cloudy skies, high of 65, 10% chance of rain all throughout the day. Pretty good weather for you. It's Alex, Tessa, and Chili holding things down for you guys while Rod is out tonight or today, but he'll be back tomorrow morning. And Tessa, why don't you kick us off with Houston's headlines?
Okay, I will. The Biden administration told members of Congress yesterday that it is willing to support new measures to secure America's border in exchange for Republican backing for additional aid to Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan. Sources say the administration is open up to supporting a new border authority to expel immigrants without asylum screenings and a dramatic expansion of immigration detention and deportations to get Republican support for the roughly $100 billion aid package. One of the proposed changes from the White House to immigration law would effectively revive the Trump-era Title 42 order and allow officials to pause asylum law in the United States. And even if the Senate agrees to any changes, they would still face an uncertain future in the House. Well, that's kind of what's going on in Congress. Meanwhile, here in town, specifically Richmond, Fort Bend Independent School District says there will be an administrative transition after a high school principal was arrested for solicitation of prostitution. Deputies arrested 43-year-old Brian Schillingberg around 9:45 on Monday. They were performing a sting operation at the Holiday Inn Express on Highway 6. District officials confirmed then on Tuesday that Brian Schillingberg is a principal at Clements High School. So he's been an educator there for more than 20 years. He's been the principal at Clements since 2022. And that's where Fort Bend comes in and says that's not going to be the case anymore. Doritos flavored liquor now exists. A company called Empirical partnered with them on it. People who've tried it say it really does taste like their nacho cheese version. Pre-orders start today at $65 a bottle. And this is interesting because this Empirical is a spirit company from Denmark. And they have partnered with PepsiCo. So you get there could be a nacho cheese flavored vodka, but it would not have that Doritos logo. This is a true collaboration because that is, whether you think it's gross or not, people are going to get it because that Doritos logo is iconic. And people want to maybe collect it. It's supposed to taste exactly like that nacho cheese Dorito. And it's 84 proof. So it's 42% alcohol. That's a little stronger than your average 80 proof liquor.
Yeah.
So it's an uncategorized spirit, but it's basically cheese flavored vodka. And it's going to be very interesting to see what people cook with this. I'm thinking off the top of my head, vodka sauce. Anyone? Nacho cheese vodka sauce
Is it going to be used for cooking? Or I feel like it'll be used for like a shot that goes with like a taco or something, like something that goes with chips. Like that, it would only be used for specialty stuff. I don't think anybody's like, yo, you want to bust out the nacho cheese vodka real fast, fellas?
First of all, I like your style. I think that's a wonderful pairing. But basically, foodies are there. No matter what we're talking about now, your little ears have perked up. Because someone's going to find something, it's going to go viral, and someone's going to make a lot of money off of this.
Probably.
Let's talk about Kate Micucci from The Big Bang Theory. She's also was Shelley on Raising Hope. Anyway, she's recovering from lung cancer surgery because even though she's only 43, this is why this is even a story. She says she's never even smoked a cigarette. She was in the hospital. And she said, this is the greatest news because they caught it early. They got out all the lung cancer. I'm good. She says she's probably going to be moving slow for a few weeks, but then she's going to be back at it. So, T's and P's, and hopefully she rests up. But that's wild. Lung cancer, that's a cigarette's disease, a cigarette smoker's disease. She says she's never touched the thing.
Yeah, they always tell you, don't smoke and you can prevent that.
Right.
Sometimes you can't.
Absolutely. Let's talk about this next story because it is the coolest one of the morning. Austin High School. That's a high school in Sugar Land. They have so much to celebrate right now because they have been named finalists in Metallica's prestigious For Whom the Band Tolls contest. Now, if you don't remember this, we told you Metallica initiated this competition back in April. And they were basically challenging high school bands and college marching bands to deliver outstanding performances of their iconic songs. Well, Austin High School and Sugar Land did that. They are a finalist in the large high school category. What does that mean? That means that they win. They could win $15,000. That's a ton of money to get new instruments, to just really revive their program that's obviously doing amazing things over there. So we're rooting for you. That's our pony in this race. Go Austin High School and Sugar Land.
Bulldogs.
Really cool, even just to be a finalist. That's huge. That's huge. So again, congrats. And those are Houston's headlines. What's going on in sports?
Not too much going on in sports, but the Rockets are going to be back on the court tonight. They'll take on the Memphis Grizzlies at the Toyota Center, coming into this one as 7-point favorites for that game. They're trying to extend their 3-game winning streak. Tip-off for that game is going to be at 7 o'clock, and you can listen to it on our sister station, Sports Talk 790. Maybe you want to go catch the Rockets live this holiday season. Call our 10 right now to 713-212-5945. You're going to win a pair of tickets to see the Rockets take on the Atlanta Hawks on December 20th at the Toyota Center. It'll be Elf Night, celebrating the 20th anniversary of the Elf movie release. So call our 10-713-212-5945. Those Rockets tickets are yours. Yes, Tessa.
Okay, so call for the Rocket tickets. I just want to get back to our poll since you were talking about Elf. Our question on Rod Ryan Show on the X was, Elf has been out for 20 years now. Have you seen it at least 20 times since then? 47% of people have seen Elf at least 20 times. 52.9% of people, no, they have not seen that movie Elf 20 times. And people say they haven't seen it once.
Loser.
That's not the norm.
That was you. That was you not too long ago.
And I was less of a person for it.
How
Go watch
silly
the
did
movie.
you feel after you watched it?
So silly.
yeah.
The silliest goose.
Exactly. Don't be a silly goose. Just go watch Elf. All right, guys, we'll be back. We got 2 more hours of pain on a Rod Ryan show. Hang with us.
Over in Humboldt, there's stop and go on East 6 southbound between Aldine Bender and Aldine Mill Route. It's only a 3-minute delay. The biggest delay I'm seeing really is just stop and go traffic on 288 northbound between the South Sam Tollway and the South Loop. It's under 30 minutes though, so pack a little patience. Hang out with us, your pals, Alex, Sheila, and me. That's your Rec Check on 94.5 The Buzz.
94.5 The Buzz, The Offspring, right there, kicking you off on the 8 o'clock hour of a Rod Ryan-less Rod Ryan show. Rod will be back tomorrow to resume our regularly scheduled programming, but I thought we've been having a fun little time this morning so far, Tessa.
We really have. And, I had a late night last night.
What'd you do?
Dude, there's this show on Netflix. It found me. I was trying to watch Selling Sunset, but that's more of like my hungover watch.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need something deeper. I need something more.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like cruising Netflix, and I thought it was a joke at first, but it's called Mer People. Like mermaid,
mermaids. Okay.
mer people. It's on Netflix, and like the teaser for it is like, get Sparkles out of the water. Get Sparkles out of the water. Sparkles is going to drown. What's my number one rule? No dead mermaids. And it's about the people in the United States. There is a subsection of people in our country that train, and their goal in life is to be like a performing mermaid. And there are auditions. There are tryouts. There is a $1 billion industry of mer tales being made for people. Alex, when I tell you,
I can see that. I can see the cosplay stuff.
I'm 1.5 episodes in. I am blown away. I don't know if I'm recommending. I don't know if this is my recommendation, but all I know is that I was sucked in to what can only be described as a black mer hole.
No, I mean, that makes sense. Now, when you say the business of performing as a mermaid, I would imagine that there's a finite amount of opportunities.
No, that's what a lot of people would
just
think
like
that.
birthday parties? Is this like...
Yeah, so like there's this mermaid Sparkles, and she lives in Arkansas, which she's like, I'm a landlocked mermaid.
Yeah, it's a big mermaid place, I guess.
I'm a landlocked mermaid. She does like child's parties and stuff, but really she has to work full time, and then she spends so much money. They spend so much money on like their hair and like their tails,
right?
And their like shell jewelry, and they don't say hello, they say shello, and a lot of them post motivational videos. Alex, dude, don't look at me like that.
I'm not judging you. I'm just kind of rolling my eyes at the entire, I'm absolutely going to watch this.
And
now.
they perform, like, I guess the one place they all want to perform, or like where they all started.
The sea?
No, they all started at this like lagoon. It's like Willowwaukee. Man, I knew I was going to forget it. But it's like this lagoon in Florida. And like, there's like older mer ladies.
It's like Mermaid Plymouth Rock.
Basically, and they started performing there. And the dude that makes like the expensive tails, that's like a millionaire now. He's like a millionaire now. He's like, I remember my first mermaid show at the lagoon. And then he became a performer there. Dude, I'm telling you, Mer People on Netflix is wild. It's like my Tiger King right now.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Anyone else watch it? Please send me an email. I would love to talk about it. I would love to discuss it further.
That is interesting as hell.
Yeah, dude. And so again, landlocked mermaids. There's this lady who she says she's like trying out and stuff, but she can't pull herself out of the pool. She's like not strong enough with her tail to like pull herself out of the pool. And she's like, I've been doing my dips. I've been doing my tricep dips because there's like this elite squad of mermaids that perform. They perform at like Renaissance. They take tanks.
Hit the gym, dog.
Alex, they take tanks and they perform at like Renaissance festivals and stuff. Dude, my mind was blown.
Are they transported in tanks? Like when they
No. But they talk about like the first scene is like they're all in this pool and they do their bit, and they all come out and they're like all screaming, oh my God, like someone over chlorinated the pool, but they can't close their eyes. They have to pretend they're mermaids. Like
be in the character.
They have to be, and they're like, and they all get like super sinus infections and ear infections.
But worth it for the game,
dude, bro. They're dedicated. These people are dedicated. I'm Mer People, dog.
I don't want to make fun of anybody, but can you just imagine like your friend is like, Tessa, I'm at my wit's end. Work is crushing me right now. My bills are killing me. And like I haven't had enough pool time this week. I gotta go practice my Merrin. I haven't even got any Mer time.
Yeah, dude.
You're like, what?
Let me tell you, because they are so dedicated to the craft. I mean, there's some that are really like viral and popular and famous on TikTok, but there's a lot that aspire to be these like paid mermaids, and you can't even knock them because they obviously don't care what other people think. They obviously don't care. Like, they're living in the future, making motivational videos and getting paid for it. And they don't get, like me and you, we're coming to work 9 to 5. Well, not 9 to 5, but we work full-time jobs.
Yeah.
Not those
4 to
mermaids.
noon.
They're
at least.
they're killing it.
Dude, we should.
Some are killing it, not all of them.
We should also put we have hometown for the holidays to help local bands. We should also be doing a hometown for the Merla days to be helping local mermaids.
Honestly, I
We
want
just
to
have a
meet some
pool.
local mermaids.
You just
I
come
would
hang
love
out.
that. But see, the ones we meet, those are like the top of the top. They're like this mer people's like the underbelly, like the people you don't see, the people that are landlocked.
The land, like in Arkansas.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how you must feel being a mermaid in Arkansas. How'd you even get there in the first place? Can you talk if you don't have your fin on? Because on the documentary The Little Mermaid, I was told to believe that when you got your feet, you lose your voice. But is that only when you make a deal with a sea witch?
See, I think so. I think there's some dealings going on. I remember the one girl that was at the party, her tail, the zipper had broke and she had to stay put. And the kids were chanting. They were about to riot. They were like, mermaid, mermaid. And she couldn't go out because her tail, the zipper had broke. So her dude that she works with, he had to haul ass back to get her secondary tail. She was rule number 1,000 in mermaiding, always bring an extra tail. So he carries her out. She couldn't crawl out. She would just be a lady in tights.
Right.
She had to crawl. He had to carry her out, put her in the pool. Dude, once he put her in the pool, those kids, man.
So much stress.
Dude, those kids,
So much
though, it
stress.
was worth the wait. I'll tell you that.
All right. Well, hey, what's it called again?
Mer People on Netflix.
Go check it out. Mer People on Netflix. We'll be back with something definitely different than mermaid talk on a Rod Ryan list. Rod Ryan show. We have a pair of tickets to the newly added second show with Blue October on Friday, March 1st at 713 Music Hall. So you can get a chance to win those when we come back. It's the Rod Ryan show on 95 The Buzz.
There are pockets of stop and go. 610 West Loop northbound to Beach Nut and Westheimer, about a 10-minute delay. There's a 5-minute delay on East Freeway, westbound between Lockwood and East Tex. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
.94.5 The Buzz. It is the Rod Ryan Show, and you're listening to the Mermaid Talk segment of the show. Not really. We're not doing any more Mermaid Talk.
Well,
There were
it's
some
still
mixed
my
reviews.
bit.
Mixed reviews.
It's
with
still
that
my bit,
segment.
Alex. Don't say never say never.
Yeah, we got trending coming up, though, so maybe they're trending. Who knows? Are mermaids trending?
I did want to just very quickly go through some emails. Chris said, I was at a bar in Galveston. I met a mermaid lady. She was a psychic, too. She was a That's double. That's double trouble or double fun. Double your pleasure, double your fun, depending on. Aaron said, hey, Tessa, how's it going? I watched Mer People when it first came out. It was cool to see what kind of community and dedication and how mermaiding saved some of their lives. It was really neat. All different people that are drawn to the mer life. Now I want to watch it again. So that, she says, love you on the radio and TV. Thank you so much, Aaron. So there's a couple like that. A bunch of chicks did email me and they're like, dude, I watched that start to finish. Then you have good old Josh Tree bringing us back to balance. That was probably the weirdest S I've heard in a long time. Rod needs to get back to stop the fake mermaid talk sooner than later.
Yeah.
So, mixed reviews, but mer people striking a chord with people either way. So, and then the place that they all go, it's called Weeki Wachi. Weeki Wachi is the lagoon in Florida that I was talking about. So I wanted to get all that straight. So we can call that a trend. Also, this is pretty cool. Alicia Keys surprised London commuters with a surprise performance. So their international station where everyone goes to get on the train, she was just there at a piano. Imagine you're on your commute to work and Alicia Keys is sitting there, singing "If I Ain't Got You" on the piano. Like, I would actually die. I would actually pass
put money out in her hat?
No, I would not I would be taking selfies. And I would probably be singing along annoyingly. So I'd be the person she probably hates.
There you go.
So, and then SpaceX supposedly was going to test out this, well, how secretive can it be? The secretive test vehicle. There was supposed to be some launch of this orbital test X-37B from Cape Canaveral, but they said they were going to scrub that launch. So those are like the things that are trending, little trending headlines. But of course, for us, Looking at Girls blog page doing well and the Wild Card Wednesday, that's what's really trending on 94.5 The Buzz.
Well, why don't we get trending some local music coming up right now, because our good friends at Key Flight Captains, we got
Key Flight Captains, but before that, can we call for some Blue October tickets?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I've got a pair for that newly added second show. These tickets don't even go on sale till Friday at 10 a.m., Ticketmaster.com, but if you call right now, you can win a pair.
Blue October, local. Key Flight Captains, also local.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Love them. Hometown for the holidays right now. Key flight captains and year down. A little hometown for the holidays action for you on a Rod Ryan show on this wild card Wednesday. Don't forget to go check out our Instagram feature of the day. But shout out to Key flight captains. Those guys absolutely rock. Hometown for the holidays. I don't know. I love it. Just it gives me a little extra pep in my step every time I hear one of the local bands.
Well, no one had more fun than you at the show.
That's true, because I love local music so
that's
much.
That's how much Alex really let loose.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. I tweeted out a picture of you and the Hype Man on the X if anyone wants to go see that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Also got an email from a mermaid. You could say I've got her on the hook. Maybe, maybe she'll let us call her later. I don't want to get you distracted. Because Rod's going to come in. We're probably going to get in trouble.
I feel like we may very much be getting in trouble at some point. We're gonna have a meeting.
Do you think Wizard's into mermaids? He's into scuba.
He is into scuba. I don't know. Do you think Wizard's into Christmas? Because I know that I am right now.
I do love Christmas.
And you had kind of talked about it in one of your Houston's headlines about how people just think so much of Christmas is just it's the nostalgia that just adds up to it.
Right.
And like the traditions that they think are only done because of nostalgia. Do you have any of those in your family?
So when I'm home, yes, it is a thing to decorate the Christmas tree together. I love that. It's always funny. We always watch The Grinch, Jim Carrey's version.
Mm-hmm.
And what are some other things? I would just say, yeah, we used to drive around and watch Christmas lights and look at Christmas lights when I was little. I think we did that because it was free. And, my mom would make us some hot cocoa. But those were really, like, good memories for my family. Like a genuine, like, oh, what a cute, nice moment. I don't have a ton of those.
Yeah, well, I feel like Rod was talking about gingerbread houses yesterday or the day before where he was saying, like, just don't do it. The kid's going to hate it. The kid just wants to eat it the whole time. Like, I think a lot of that is like, I remember building a gingerbread house when I was a kid. And so they get their kids to do it. And it's like you're enjoying it because it makes you feel like it reminds you of an older time, but your kids don't care. Right.
And he said that he wanted to decorate the tree with London, and she put up 2 ornaments and was like, I hear Charlotte outside. I'm going to go play. So, it's one of those things. I think adults want their kids to feel the magic of Christmas, but really they're the ones creating it. They're the ones creating it with all the, the lights and the tree and the cocoa. I like it.
Yeah.
It makes me talk like
this.
Like
the decorations is definitely a part of it, I would imagine. Like how many lawn ornaments do you think people are going to have in the future? Like how many kids now are going to grow up and like they're going to have we have to have 100 of the blow up lawn ornaments because my dad did that for me, and their kid is going to be like, Dad, I don't want these blow up lawn ornaments.
I think it goes one of the two ways. It's like kids are either going to carry on your traditions, like they're either going to join the family business of decorating the crap out of their house, or they're going to say, this drove me crazy when I was little. I'm a minimalist now. I'm not going to decorate. What is your vibe? Like, what are the traditions that pass down? What makes you feel nostalgic about this time of year? Like, what gives you that?
I don't know. Like, the only nostalgic really thing was like the getting together before like Christmas Eve when if we were in town in Houston for my mom's side of the family, everybody would do like a Christmas Eve thing, and kind of on my dad's side too. But it was like just the family get together on Christmas Eve, and then you're going to see them all again the next day too. Like, that was the nostalgia part of it, I guess.
I think that was the number one response when we did the headlines. Spending time with loved ones that was the time where your house was probably teeming. If you had a big family, if you had cousins. We should ask Chile what he's nostalgic about because, with me, it was all my cousins. There was tons of kids everywhere, and then my aunts. It was always a crazy time. Chile.
In Guatemala, what kind of traditions did they? Oh, he's taking
he's on a call.
Calls right now.
He's too busy for us.
He's too busy.
That's okay.
He's not in the Christmas spirit.
It's okay.
He's in the working spirit.
And you celebrate Christmas on Christmas Day because Hispanics, Latinos, like my family is notorious. Like New Year's, Christmas Eve. I mean, that's really the big party. And then you're kind of on your own for Christmas Day.
So, yeah, we would do, like, Christmas Eve with the family. Then Christmas Day, we would have the family over for, like, a lunch. And then it was kind of like you do your own thing with your family. But then as we got older, my parents were like, what if we just slept in Christmas morning? And we got back from, like, the family Christmas. And then all of the gifts we got each other, we were just like, hey, it's Christmas time. Then you sleep in. Yeah. You're not waking up at 6 a.m. to open presents. Yeah. And you get up and you just have like a breakfast whenever you want it. It's awesome.
Is it a Christmas breakfast that you guys do every year? Or is it like, do you do different things? Because I watch your stories. So I know y'all are always cooking. Like one year was like lobster tail. Sometimes you guys do steaks. Like you guys eat really well. I always tell your dad, I'm like, Mark, invite me. I want to go. I want to eat lobster tail With you?
My dad always goes all out on that stuff. Like he'll change it up depending on like who's coming over, or what the menu is going to be like that.
I like
year.
that.
But like I do like that. His Thanksgiving is more nostalgic, I guess, because he makes his own tortilla chips, and then we get like the Chewy's dip, and he gets
Yum.
queso that we do it all in. And then he deep fries filet, which is awesome. Then we get to the turkey, so like all that stuff. That's what makes me think of that more with the food. It's mostly just family, I guess, for Christmas.
Yeah.
But hit us up at Rod Ryan Show on the X. Let us know what your most nostalgic memories are from Christmas. And right now, we will play you guys some Puddle of Mud on 94.5 The Buzz. Puddle of Mud and Blurry on 94.5 The Buzz. It is the Rod Ryan Show without Rod Ryan. I am Alex P. Middleton with Tessa and Chili holding things down for you today. We got cloudy skies all day long, high of 64 and a low of 50 with 10% chance of rain throughout the day. Thank you guys, all of y'all that are weighing in on what makes you nostalgic about Christmas and your favorite Christmas nostalgic memories. And then also it looks like more people have said that they have seen Elf 20 or more times now over the 20 years.
Yeah, the poll's changing.
It did come out 20 years ago now, and I was telling Tessa, I was like, I bet more people have seen it 20 times now than have not. It looks like it's shifting in that direction.
Yeah, 53% of people said yep, and 47% say no. But still, I mean, that's over half, and majority rules around here.
Right? It's one of those, like, where, like, Elf will eventually probably be one of those Christmas story shows, or, like, where they some station will run it all day long.
Why not?
'Cause I feel like I've probably seen Christmas Story 100 times in my life.
Because of that TBS marathon that was always going on.
As many years that it's been out.
Right.
Just because it's always on, and you catch it 3 times sometimes in a Christmas, and you're like, all right, well, that's 3 for this year.
Or just like catch different parts of it. And you're like, collectively, I've seen that movie. I've never sat down to see that movie, but I've seen that movie.
That's how Shawshank Redemption was for me when I was
so
like a long
long
time ago.
Yeah.
I saw it like 18 different installments, basically, where I was like, I've seen this part. Oh, okay. And then I finally saw it all at once, and it was...
That's a movie I've seen probably 100 times. I love that one.
There we go. Well, we got plenty to give away still before we get out of here. We got another hour with you guys left. We got 30 Seconds to Mars and AFI tickets, and then we got some Zoo Lights tickets to give you guys before we get out of here.
Speaking of nostalgia, right?
But yeah, let's hop out of here real fast, pay some bills, and then we'll tell you about Houston's headlines in sports one last time. But you're listening to the Rod Ryan Show, 94.5 The Buzz.
Hey, it's Tessa talking about my friends over at Classic Elite Chevy Highway 6. They are going to give you 5,000 miles of gas for free. They'll pay for it. Yep. And no payments until next year. $13,000 off new Silverados, $4,000 off Tahoes and Suburbans with the $5,000 minimum trade allowance. What are you waiting for? Go find new roads at Classic Elite Chevy Highway 6. You can ask for Jeff or Tiffany Sebastian. Tell them Tessa from The Buzz sent you. And remember, you can always check out their inventory online as well. ClassicEliteChevy.com. Okay, let's take a look at your commute. There are pockets of stop and go, but the biggest delay I'm seeing is only 20 minutes between Lyons and I-45 on 69. So this is downtown, which is pretty normal. I-10 East Freeway westbound between Lockwood and East 6. There's some stop and go there on the east side. That's your rack check on 94.5 The Buzz.
He's so aggressive there at the end.
No
That's
apologies needed.
Yeah,
Rob.
Papa Roach and no apologies. I guess he is not apologizing about it. So
Right.
good on Jacoby. Good on Jacoby. Little Papa Roach to wrap up our musical version of the hour on the 8 o'clock hour on a Rod Ryan on this Rod Ryan show with Tessa, Alex, and Chili holding things down for us today. We got a cloudy skies all day long, high of 64. A 10% chance of rain. It's going to get as cold as the 50s. Although that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. I think it was like 39 yesterday. So pretty good day for us today on this hump day. Check out that Wild Card Wednesday feature on our Instagram feature of the day. Tessa, what are Houston's headlines?
We're going to start with the Biden administration because they told members of Congress yesterday that they're willing to support new measures to secure America's border in exchange for Republican backing for additional aid to Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan. So basically, sources say the Biden administration is now open to supporting a new border authority to expel migrants without asylum screenings and a dramatic expansion of immigration detention and deportations. All of this in order to get Republican support for this aid package that's roughly $100 billion. One of the proposed changes from the White House to immigration law would effectively revive the Trump-era Title 42 order and allow officials to pause asylum law in the U.S. Now, even if the Senate agrees to any changes, they would still face uncertain future in the House. Israel has started pumping seawater into the sprawling network of tunnels used by Hamas in the Gaza Strip. U.S. officials say massive pumps were put together in recent weeks to flood the tunnels that Hamas uses to move around the battlefield. They also suspect they use the tunnels to store rockets and ammunition. Some of the family members of the hostages being held by Hamas fear their loved ones might still be in those tunnels. A new survey asked what ignites people the most nostalgia during the holiday season. And the number one response was something that Alex P. kind of said was nostalgic for him, just spending time with his family, spending time with loved ones. I want to go back to @RodRyan Show on the X because there were some pretty good answers. Riding around looking at lights, opening one Christmas present on Christmas Eve, and then watching our favorite holiday movies, baking cookies on Christmas Eve and leaving them out for Santa. We still insist on doing that. And that was from one of our cool Karen. She says Sheldon insists on doing that. Alex McThunder1 on X is very funny. He says nostalgia for him, drinking every day on all my off days. Also the spooktacular. That's what gives him the most most nostalgia. And just driving around, look at Christmas lights, hot chocolates, another big answer. So these are the things that get people moving. Decorating the Christmas tree, that was a close second, followed by seeing holiday lights, holiday music, cooking holiday meals. And, in the same survey, that 22% of people admit that, look, I probably spend more time planning and putting up decorations than I actually do relaxing and enjoying the time and the decorations and things like that. There is a couple in New York State that holds a record for most Christmas lights on a residential property. And, people really do love it when you go all out for Christmas and cover your house in lights. They just might not want to live next to you. So this couple upped their game to over 720,000 Christmas lights this year. And it's beautiful. I mean, they've beaten their own record like several times. Thousands of people visit their house every December in New York. It's just outside Poughkeepsie. And they use their own house as a fundraiser for local charities, but they're really upsetting their neighbors. I mean, there is a growing distaste amongst the people who live near them. They are sick of it. They say the lights are very bright. There's an endless line of cars and that the house blasts music through the speakers. So there's a video from the other night. You can go check this out. Would you like this? I mean, would this put you in the holiday spirit? Or at some point, would you just be a little annoyed? I think I would be the annoyed neighbor.
I would be annoyed.
I hate to be a Grinch, and I love that they're raising money for charity, but it's one of those things where,
And I don't want to be that guy. But you know that they didn't start raising money for charity. They added the charity when they got the complaints. They're like, no. I wasn't just doing this for me. I'm doing it for charity. And they're like, no, you're just doing this. So now I feel bad for complaining about it.
Right. And
that's what I think.
And it's like the money collected, it's like goes to paying the electricity bill first, and then whatever's left over
and then
goes to charity.
Then we give it to the charity because your electricity bill is through the roof when you get those.
Okay, well, I didn't mean to upset you. I've got something that'll switch you up. No. Listen to this. Sum 41, preparing for the release of their last album, there were new details being released about heaven and hell. There was a new single, Rise Up, and the band has confirmed that their final bow will be a double album. So each album will have 10 tracks.
This did make me feel better.
If you're going to love it, there's a complete track list on the music blog page. The album itself is due out March 29th of next year. So this is Landmine. So this is on album 1.
Yeah.
Track 2. Those are Houston's headlines.
Rod's fellow countryman.
Yeah.
Sum 41.
Love it. What's
America's hat, Canada. In basketball, we got the Rockets returning to the hardwood tonight. They're going to host the Memphis Grizzlies at the Toyota Center. They're favored by 7 points in that game, trying to extend their 3-game winning streak to 4. Tip-off is going to be at 7 o'clock, and you can listen to the game on our sister station, Sports Talk 790. That is what's going on in sports. Hang with us. We got a whole nother hour with you guys. We'll have Zoo Lights tickets for you guys to give away. We also have 30 Seconds to Mars and AFI tickets as well. So stay tuned. We got an action-packed final hour of the Rod Ryan Show right here on 95.5 The Buzz.
Okay, stop and go on the West Loop southbound between 18th and Woodway. It's about a 15-minute delay. An accident's just cleared up on the north side, Highway 288, northbound at Yellowstone. There's just slow traffic on the north side, North Sand Parkway between Lee and Imperial. If you're going westbound, just be mindful of that. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
Bad Wolves and Zombie on 94.5 The Buzz. It is a Rod Ryan show with Alex, Tessa, and Chili holding things down for you today. Brother Rod will be back, and the show will be back at full force tomorrow. But we've had a pretty eventful day, I feel like. We talked to Mermaids. We had somebody advance to the finals of the Fresh Out of Bed Head-to-Head Tournament of Champions. The Wild Card Wednesday feature is great. We wrapped up Pumpkin Spice. You missed a lot if you're just tuning in.
Yeah, you did. And we had a mermaid email us, and I wanted to call her. I was like, what's your cell phone number? Can I call you at 9? And she was like, I'm at my day job. A mermaid's got to eat.
That's true.
So I think that was a no. But I'm so excited just to keep up a correspondence with a mermaid. They're magical creatures.
You can ask all the questions you want.
All of them.
You'll never have to worry about mermaids again. We can't do a mermaid segment again. We cannot. We got 30 Seconds to Mars and AFI tickets this hour, as well as Zoo Lights tickets too. I haven't made it out to Zoo Lights this year yet. I feel like I go every year, but
dude,
it's been a minute.
Your place.
It's been a minute. If you got all your Christmas shopping done we do our gift exchange on Friday.
So I got a good bulk of it done last night. Yeah. I'm waiting on something that needs to come in today.
Yep.
Or tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, Amazon, what's up? What's up with it? And then another place. So, yes, my Christmas shopping for the show is done.
Yes, I have.
What about you?
Purchased all but 2 things, and the only 2 things that I have to get, I have to just go pick up.
Okay.
So I know what I'm getting there. But then Rod's gift, they did that thing where they shift the date that it's set to be delivered. But I understand if you shift it by a day or 2, but it was a 4-day shift. And I was like, wait, what happened?
Right.
We can't be just 4 days.
You can't do that.
That's a very big difference in it'll be here by the time I would give it to Rod. Or now I have to give this to Rod in January, and he's going to forget about Christmas at that point.
Dude, okay.
It doesn't even count as a gift.
I find because we do our Christmas exchange, so 2 weeks before, I don't even think about my real family until I have to get you guys. It goes radio family first. Radio family, what am I getting you guys? That's the shopping I'm focused on. I haven't even given a thought about what I'm getting. My actual brothers, my work brothers go first.
I'm 70% done probably with
with your
everybody,
with
including
your whole fam?
work
That's
and everything too.
Good for you.
But I was reading because I've been getting every day I show up there's some Amazon at my door, and I was reading the 3 things that Amazon delivery drivers say they hate delivering the most. Can you guess what any of the 3?
What do they hate delivering the most? Just heavy stuff?
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. So bottled water, dog food, and kitty litter were the 3 things that Amazon drivers were like, yeah, we're sick of that.
A pack of bottled water, car into the home, apartment, whatever. That is such a chore. It is such a chore. It's heavy. You need it. You need water to live.
You also have a sink.
Yeah, you have a sink, but if it's not filtered,
Get
you
your
probably
Brita filter, dude. You can change it up. I get that.
But every now and then, you just gotta grab it. I like to keep bottled water by my bed. Before I go to bed, because I wake up in the middle of the night. I've never drank water before in my life. I'd chug a whole bottle.
It is weird, not to bring up tipping culture, but I'm absolutely going to. Where you get a DoorDash, and it's you got to tip them, they're going to get mad if you don't tip them $15 on this order. But your Amazon person can also just be delivering 7 bags of cat food and dog food, and you don't have to ever tip them.
That's true. And I think for groceries, I do think of it that is weird. I don't tip the Amazon driver, but now that I'm in the apartment, they leave it downstairs. With concierge.
So yeah, you shouldn't have to.
Right. But if you bring something all the way to my door at my complex, which is Fort Knox and a maze, I'm almost doing it because I think you're really smart.
That's why I tip a bunch for when I order food, because I'm you better call me if there's issues because I'm tipping you a lot, so we better get it to my door.
Right,
Dash it to my door, not make me meet you at the street dash.
Right. The tip is for your execution of this.
I don't think you can go back. Yeah, you can't go back and lessen it. And I've seen that people won't accept your orders if you don't already have a certain amount.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know. Let's give away some tickets when we get back from this break, though. We got, 30 Seconds to Mars and AFI to give away. All right, and then I've got a little AOL for you.
Yum.
All kinds of fun still left for you on a Rod Ryan show. Stay tuned.
There's some road construction closing the left lane of Highway 288 northbound between Almeda, Genoa, and Orem. There's also stop traffic downtown between Lyons and I-45, so a 15-minute delay there downtown. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
.94.5 The Buzz. It is the Rod Ryan Show with Alex, Tessa, and Chili holding things down for you today on this wild card Wednesday. Cloudy skies all day long, a 10% chance of rain, high of 64, and a low of 50. I was about to throw it to you for trending, and then I just realized it's Alex Online time.
Yeah.
But luckily, I did that prep too, so we got that
job,
too. So
bud.
let's hop right into that.
Let's do it.
I'm going to try and go Christmas-themed AOLs all week long. Very on brand to me. And since we don't really get very much snow here in Texas, I figured why not let everybody have the opportunity to participate in a snowball fight.
Very thoughtful.
Even from the comfort of your computer or phone. So
Very
you
thoughtful.
get to be a part of a virtual online snowball fight, and you just throw snowballs at people that also want to play. It's as simple as that.
I love it.
Go kill some time at work. Pretend you're Buddy the Elf throwing snowballs. Remember, Buddy the Elf was the best snowball thrower of all time.
And
that
maker.
guy had an arm.
Yeah.
That guy was, very good snowball maker. You probably needed him making them so you could throw them, but he could throw them well too. But
I would like
now
that.
you can throw snowballs as well online at the world famous Rod Ryan show page at thebuzz.com. We do have a little hometown for the holidays band for you right now, a little 307 departure coming up. But before we do that, we also have some tickets to give away right now.
Yeah, so 30 Seconds to Mars and AFI are going to play Woodlands Pavilion August 29th, and tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. But if you're caller 10 right now, what do you say we give away a pair?
Let's give away a pair. Caller 10 713-212-5945. Let's listen to some hometown for the holidays music right now. It's 307 departure. That was 307 Departure and Say It on 94.5 The Buzz. Hometown for the holidays playing. That's my favorite part of every hour.
A bop.
I'm just going to say it.
A
And
for
they
sure bop.
absolutely slap. Love 307 Departure. Give those boys a listen the next time you're what else should I listen to? 307 Departure. That's an easy one for you, all right?
Very easy.
Next time, instead of hitting shuffle, 307 Departure. Hit shuffle on that whole thing. There you go. There you go.
Life hacks with
Nothing
Alex
like
Pate.
hometown for the holidays. It is a Rod Ryanless Rod Ryan show. Rod was out for just today. He will be back, and everything will be back to normal tomorrow. I feel like are we gonna have who did Sean Connery beat Scott this morning?
Yeah.
Do you think like Scott's gonna look back at this and be like, damn it, if I had just played on Thursday, I could have won this one?
You know what? No, I think it was a clean game. I think that he got in early. I think he had two choices in that last question, and he said he was going to either say Christmas or pine trees. And those are only the spoilers I'm going to give you because I think you should go back and listen to the game. But I think he knew that. Damn, I maybe got caught speeding on a third question. Not many games have even gone to 3 questions.
Yeah,
so I thought it was a really good game.
They each got their opportunities. You're right. So yeah, the fresh out of bed head-to-head tournament of champions. Very exciting. You never know who's going to win. This is the most up in the air it's ever been, I feel like.
Yeah.
We've always had somebody kind of dominant. You had people that are dominant, but not that dominant in this year's tournament. It's going to be a hell of a finish to this tournament of champs.
Scott was a favorite going in. Scott was a big favorite. So it's like when Duke loses or when one of these big powerhouse schools loses.
Shout out to Nicole Harvey. She is the winner of our tickets to see 30 Seconds to Mars and AFI August 29th at the Woodlands Pavilion. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Tessa, I have a very personal question for you.
Okay,
We're getting personal on the show
I
today.
live to tell all my business.
That's what we do. I'm seeing a thing that says only 1 in 5 women wear makeup every day.
1 in 5 women?
1 in 5 women wear it every day. You do not wear makeup every day.
Not every day.
Well, you do for work.
I would. Oh yeah, for actually Monday through Friday I'm wearing makeup, and then on the weekends, I usually do put on. I'm a makeup wearer. I went to Sephora yesterday, man. I love products. I love makeup. I love all the brands, all the celebrity brands. Love Rihanna, Lady Gaga. Get in there. I like to enhance my features. I think that just comes from if you get ready. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready type of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you never know what you're gonna run into.
Yeah, 19% of women say that they only 19% of women wear it every day. 26% of women say they never wear makeup, and another 19% said that they just do it a few times a week. I'm a dumb dude, and I feel like the only way that dudes notice if you're wearing makeup is if you wear a lot of makeup regularly, and then you just don't wear any.
Well,
my wife doesn't wear a lot. Like, what is the eye stuff? Is that
eyeliner?
I was going to say
mascara, eye black.
Eye black,
it's
that's for
eye
football.
black, so she can catch footballs on her route if the lights are shining in a stadium very bright for her.
She does that, but like I can't really tell like when she's wearing it and when she's not. She doesn't wear a ton of makeup.
Well, Emma's very naturally beautiful, and I think everyone's,
Obviously.
has got, they have their features that work well for them. I think, to me, like right now, there's a camera in my face on the stream. I'm not wearing any makeup. I think there's a huge difference from when I go and I like wash my face, put on makeup, and then I'm on Houston Live. Like I feel like I am 1,000 times hotter. Like no lie. But it's also like a mindset, right? So like I'm finally woken up. Maybe I get another cup of coffee going. You know what I mean? Like I brush my hair. It's like a lot. I change my clothes. I literally feel like I do transform. In a perfect world, I would be hair and makeup ready, but it's just hard at 4 a.m., dude, to be like, okay, let's slather on some products on my face. No, thank you.
I would imagine like time is a big part of why so many people are saying like, well, they don't do it every day.
Huge. Dude, and yesterday.
I slept in a little bit later.
Well, yesterday, remember Rod on like Monday, he was like, we should take a Christmas picture and let's do it tomorrow. And I was like, okay. So I had like a bag of makeup in here ready. I had like my things ready. And the guy, Alex and Sheila were like, oh, we forgot our Christmas sweaters. We'll just do it on Thursday. I'm like, guys, it doesn't work like that for me.
I brought my stuff today though.
Like, okay, but Rod's not here today. Like, I need notice. I want to look my best. And so then I'm like, then I get so mad. I'm like, no, they're not going to appreciate me being ready. I'm wearing my Grinch sweater and I'm not going to wear any makeup. Like I don't know. It's just dumb. It's just dumb. The whole makeup thing is dumb. It's a $1 billion industry. Billions of dollars are spent on it. Like Alex said, he doesn't even notice unless it's like you're going ham on like blue eyeshadow. So I think it's a girl thing. I think we like our makeup. We like products. We like to do our little,
If it makes you
swatches.
feel better, go off. Like, I get that it's like not for dudes. You don't wear
No, it
makeup for
can
the
be.
dudes, but like, I feel like it makes sense. Like, there's a lot. I would never wear makeup. I feel like if I
It's
was a
kind
chick,
of-
just because I would be so lazy. I don't do
it's
my
a-
hair ever. Wear hats every single day because it's like I'm not doing makeup.
It's a distraction. It is expensive. Like yesterday, I had 2 gift cards and I still end up spending like $80. So I do need to like budget my money elsewhere. But then I think like, no, dude, you're on TV. Like, just look your best. Like, contour your face. Put some lipstick on. What could go wrong?
Has Zoom and like the pandemic, that's got to have affected the numbers too.
Do you think that's a lot? 1 in 5 girls like wear makeup, or do you think that number's low? Like, what do you think of that stat?
I would have guessed more.
You think more girls?
I
wear
would have
makeup?
guessed probably 3 out of 5
Yeah.
at least.
I think I look back now as someone closer to 40, as someone who was putting on all the makeup in my 20s. I'm like, dude, that's when you could have like not worn any. And now I'm like, no, you need a little concealer, homegirl. Like now we're, a little fine lines, whatever. I'm trying to conceal age spots, whatever. I look back and I look like a raccoon with all the black eyeshadow I would wear, but you couldn't tell me a thing.
Yeah.
I thought I was Jersey Shore killing it. And yeah, I think it's just each their own, man.
So if you are one of the 1 in 5 women that are only wearing makeup a couple of times a week, you're not by yourself. Don't feel alone.
I feel less alone. Thank
Feel
you.
empowered, ladies.
Thank you.
Weezer and the Sweater Song on 94.5 The Buzz. It is a Rod Ryan show with Alex, Tessa, and Chili holding things down for you today. Cloudy skies all throughout the day. High of 64 and a low of 50 with 10% chance of rain. During that Weezer song, I was looking at that on our on the RodRyanShow.com. I was looking at the Christmas decoration setup that broke the world record, and I was annoyed just looking at it.
Like, just not even there. You're just, was there traffic or what?
Just knowing how much traffic that thing has to, it's awesome. It's a cool setup.
That's funny.
But I would hate if I lived next to that.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. Hey, you were talking about tipping your, Grubhub drivers or Uber Eats, whoever you're using. And you know how Google does their year-end kind of stats on everything. Grubhub did one. And so I wanted to tell you the most popular orders of the year. So there's not a ton of weeks left in the year. So I feel like this is going to be the set list. But I guess we're learning that French fries are still the most ordered side. We know that. Rod hates that stat because he says fries do not travel well. They just don't travel well. But people are really liking spicy things. So people are having more than 53 million items were ordered with added spice. Basically in the instructions, or the special instructions, make it hot, make it spicy. Spicy potato soft tacos, spicy chicken sandwiches, spicy tuna rolls, drunken noodles that are spicy. Those are really popular orders. Those are the
drunken noodles?
Drunken noodles, which are they're like a Thai noodle, I think, like Asian places.
Okay.
They're a thick noodle, so they're really good. And they're usually greasy.
Yeah.
They're really yummy, good hangover food. Also, Grubhub says that Diet Coke is having a moment. Workplace orders for Diet Coke saw a 17% increase this year. It was the number one soda ordered, which is so funny to me.
Not good for you guys.
Diet Coke. Well, it's all this fast food are you're getting food delivered to you. It's I love capping off the order with the Diet Coke. Coke is second, Sprite is third, Dr. Pepper is fourth, and then ginger ale is fifth. I think a lot of people when they're sick, Grubhub themselves ginger ale. That's the meaning behind that, because all those other ones are very popular. Ginger ale is not that popular.
Have you ever known anybody that's go-to is ginger ale?
No.
Some lady ordered ginger ale on a flight I was on when I was coming back from my brother's wedding a month ago, and I just kind of looked over what? I've never heard somebody just order a ginger ale.
Yeah,
if I'm not feeling good, can you go to the store and grab me some ginger ale?
Normally I feel they're just part of a Moscow Mule, right? They're part of a...
That's ginger beer, yeah.
Yeah, or ginger beer. Okay, so see, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Caffeine cravings were up after hours. More than 10 million coffee beverages were ordered after 5 p.m. on Grubhub this year. That afternoon delight, I like that. When I have 3 o'clock meetings over at Houston Life, I was falling asleep literally to the point, Alex, where Dawn, she's our boss. She's like, Tessa, do you need a moment? I was falling asleep. I was like, well, I usually have a coffee around this time. No, I'm good. You can keep talking, but I was visibly very tired yesterday. So caffeine cravings up after hours. It was also a big year for milk. Orders for coffee drinks with dairy milk were up over 20%. I would have thought the opposite.
So it's just coffee still.
Yeah.
I feel that we talked about girl math a while ago. I feel like guy math for me is just I'll be I'm not getting coffee. Coffee's so expensive. That's just such a waste of money. I'll make it in my Keurig in my house and save all this money. But I'm also going to DoorDash a $45 sandwich and pay all of the fees on that. But no, I'm saving money because I made my own coffee.
Right.
So this $50 order of food for just me, totally worth it.
You're and I'm a man. I'm not going to make a sandwich. That's not my job. Emma's not here.
Emma's not here. Yeah, she's working. Or else she would, obviously.
Oh, my God. Okay.
I don't make my wife make me sandwiches
pineapple on pizza was popular. 33% increase for orders on a very controversial pizza topping. What do you think of that? Do you like it?
I think people like it. I think the question about pineapple on pizza is because people like it. I don't love pineapple on pizza, but if you want pineapple on your pizza, as long as it's if it's not a shared pizza, I don't care.
Right.
Go off.
Go off. I'll do whatever you want. Right. Put broccoli on it. I don't care.
If we were ordering for a pizza party, the pizza party we're going to throw after because it's just the three of us, when Chili and you and I are ordering pizzas, we go pepperoni and cheese just to make sure that that's good for everybody. But if it's just if you and I were just sharing a pizza and you're you want to get a little pineapple on it and I didn't care, I'd be fine with that.
Thank you for that.
Not for a group.
Right. Not for a group.
That's insane.
Right. It's a personal preference thing. Pickles Pickles.
Yeah,
Pa pickle.
and that was all you doing that, huh?
Pa pickle. Yeah, the love for dill is strong. Pickles saw the largest increase since last year with 89%. A total of over 6.9 million pickles ordered in 2023. How about that?
Are these pickles coming with things, or like, how many
don't
people
know.
do you think just ordered pickles?
I think a lot of people do extra pickles. You're not just ordering pickles. It's got to be on the side of like a chicken sandwich, a burger, something. I will say, is it Jersey Mike's or Jimmy John's? God, I always get them confused. But like one of those places does like a deli pickle, and you can have it halved or quartered, and you can just be chilling with like a deli pickle, huge in your hand, crunching away, smelling like vinegar, having the time of your life.
Yeah, I don't just
go for it.
seek out like pickles to eat, but when we go to the deli here, they always do the little pickle spear and they kind of wrap it in your sandwich.
Oh, yeah,
and it
like-
always falls out. And you're like, ooh, surprise pickle.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Like, I'll never turn down a pickle that falls out of a sandwich 'cause it's awesome.
Absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, fries most ordered side. We already said that. And
Crawfish not a top, not a top
despite
delivered
you
thing.
ordering it every week for 10,000 years, crawfish is not on this list.
Huh.
When does season start, Alex? Is it? It's got to
like
be
a
soon.
month and a half away, I think. I think some people have probably started, but it's not great yet.
All right.
It's not great yet.
Well, I'm looking forward to that.
So there you go. All right. Well, that's about. I mean, we got a little bit left of the show. When we come back, we'll do Know the Show for a 4-pack of tickets to see TXU Energy presents Zoo Lights. If you can answer Tessa's question, you got to be paying attention. It's a very, very eventful show, so a lot of questions she could ask.
That's right.
Stay tuned on the Rod Ryan Show on 94.5 The Buzz.
An accident's cleared on the West Ham Tollway going northbound at Westheimer, so you just got a little bit of stop and go from Bel Air. It's about a 5-minute delay. That is your reg check on 94.5 The Buzz.
.94.5 The Buzz. You're listening to The Rod Ryan Show without Rod Ryan today. It's Alex and my very good friend Tessa
Hi.
and Chili holding things down for you today. And we got just a little bit of time left with you, ladies and gents. So let's wrap it up the way we normally do with a little know the show. Let's see who's paying attention today, Tessa.
They better be.
What you got for us?
Well, for the 4-pack of tickets to TXU Energy Presents Zoo Lights, someone has to tell me what historic thing happened on the show today during one of the games we play. I mean, this was like epic. It was huge. When I say
where were
historic,
you?
right. It was insane. It delivered. So tell me what I'm talking about, and I'll get you over to the Houston Zoo.
713-212-5945. You could be winning a 4-pack of tickets to the Houston Zoo. 3 Days Grace and I Hate Everything About You on 94.5 The Buzz. I do not hate anything about any of you guys.
That's really nice.
That's them. That's them saying that, not me saying that. 3 Days Grace, though. That's their song. This is Rod Ryan Show with Alex, Tessa, and Chili holding things down. And let's wrap this show up with our final segment of the show. All right. It looks like we got Abby who got through. Abby, how are you doing today?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, Abby. So we did something that was historic, pretty epic, pretty monumental on the show today. It was during a game. What was the big deal?
Alex finally got to meet the hype man.
Yeah, I did.
I did. It was awesome. Got to hang out in the same room with him for the first time.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Amazing. Abby, that's correct. So I'm going to give you this 4-pack of tickets to TXU Energy Presents Zoo Lights, running now through January 7th. Hey, this is where Alex proposed to Emma. So this is a very
place of love.
Very special place of love to the show. So thank you for knowing the show.
Thank you, guys.
You're welcome. Abby seems sweet.
Put you on hold. Let Chili take care of you. All right. That's it. This is where we do our thank yous.
Yeah.
To wrap things up. Congratulations to Sean Connery, 007, getting through to the finals of the head-to-head challenge tournament of champions. We'll see who he'll be facing off against. Is it going to be Corey the Goat Hunter or Tommy Gunn?
Yeah. So that matchup is taking place. That's a semifinal tomorrow. So it is must-listen radio, guys. Like, these games are so good. And then the final, the big finale, is going to be on Friday. So we play in homeroom. I know it's early, but damn, it is good.
Worth
it is
it.
really good.
Worth it.
We got a lot of thank yous today. So first of all, thank you to anyone who hung out with us. We know sometimes when we're down a man, it's definitely not the same when all four of us are here together. But we had a lot of fun today. Alex P, you did your damn thing over there.
As did you.
On the ones and twos. There's no ones or twos. It's just a big board, lots of
Still
buttons.
buttons.
But yeah, the ones and 2,000 buttons. So you getting to meet the hype man again, very epic. Pumpkin Spice Price is Right was really fun today. So thanks for doing that. And then the local wild card, the Wild Card Wednesday, that was our #1 blog page today. Chile with all the blog pages today. Thank you. You do that every day. You don't get enough thank yous. You're just there so you won't get fined. I know. And then the Twitter poll, the ex-pollsters. So we did a poll. Let me go refresh it really quickly. Alex proposed this. He said, Elf has been out for 20 years. Do you think people have seen Elf 20 times in those 20 years have been out? The results are in, bud.
Yeah? Was I right?
You were right.
Nailed it.
Yeah, 55, almost 56% of people said, yep, I've seen Elf at least 20 times in the 20 years it's been out.
Once a year. It's easy.
44% say no. But that still means, under 20, you're still, even if you watch it 10 times, that's a lot of times to watch it.
Yeah, a lot of times to watch a movie.
Yeah, classic movie there. So appreciate that. Anyone who heard my People rant, the Netflix show that I watch and reached out, you are so loved, and I am going to get back to all of you. It was awesome. People convos. And even a real life mermaid emailed me.
Hell yeah.
Who knew? Who'd have
thought?
Also, tomorrow, you're going to want to tune in, because we're going to be back full strength. Rod is going to be back, and we're going to do Throwback Thursday, so we'll have to vote on that. We'll listen to song clips. The Thickstagram Thursdays tomorrow. Chili's going to get that together. If you have any suggestions for words, send them in to rod@thebuzz.com, because Read My Lips is going down, as per usual, on a Thursday.
The finale.
Yeah, last one of the year. Is it me and
You
Chile?
and Chile.
It's me and Chile. Last game
Wrapping
of
it
the
up.
year. Get your ham titties ready.
We're off the record books.
We're gonna do that up next. I believe Reno is in for Jeremy. They're gonna have the nonstop nooner, the pick your tickets in the 1:00 hour. I'm gonna be on Houston Life at 1:00. So please tune in for that. Also follow Rod Ryan Show on all social accounts. And
new episode of Pass the Gravy drops later tonight, so be sure to check that out. It'll probably be out around 6:37 tonight. Go check it out. The last one before our Christmas episode.
I think that's everything. I mean, Chili, do you have anything else?
No, looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. All right. Well, you guys are the best. Love you guys. And as Rod always says, AMF.